Netflix does it again with another incredible series. If you like the vibe of Nothing is Revealed, and mysteries in general, you'll love this. Safe moves at a breakneck pace, and its multiple mysteries are crafted with care, brilliantly foreshadowed, and will leave your jaw hanging. Michael C. Hall, even with a hokey British accent, is magnetic. He brings some of that Dexter gravitas that we haven't seen since 2013. Beyond the mysteries, the characters are where the show shines. Even the ones you think are stock and boring turn out to be complex and nuanced by the end. And it has the fairy from Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell as a normal man. Could it get any better? Can you tell I love this? You can? Good. That'll make it easier for what comes next. Before I start on the ending,
spoiler warning.
You've been warned. Go watch the show, then come back. Trust me, it's worth it.
Why would she do that?
Oh, Harlan Coben is also an executive producer of Safe. There's nothing safe about it. He's here with Michael.
So this show has multiple mysteries. Why is Pete, the best friend, so sneaky? The new cop in town is one big enigma as well. Then there's Jenny. Is she alive or dead? Captured or run away? And what's the deal with the Marshall family covering up Chris's murder? Where's that going? And Zoe Chahal's affair with the underage boy? And the mental health facility? And the 80s bar, Heaven? And the school fire all those years ago? For the most part, these all resolve in ways that range from satisfying to pick my jaw up off the floor. That's good. The only one I didn't like: who drowned the Chahal boy at the party? Who killed Chris? The big twist at the end: it was Sophie, the lovable detective and mother all along. She killed him to protect herself. Chris knew about the fire from all those years ago, and he threatened to expose her. That twist makes sense, but I don't think it's all that consistent with Sophie's character. Namely, that in the final episode, she promises to come clean about the fire once they've saved Jenny. How could you go from murdering a teenager to cover it up to wanting to confess to it within 7 days? Maybe the guilt of killing Chris was eating her alive. That's fine, that's okay. But with the Sophie is the killer ending, I would have much preferred that Sophie got shot by Bobby in the end. She would have died, and it would have been gut-wrenching and sad, but it would have been to save Jenny. Then it would have come out that she murdered Chris. This way, she paid the ultimate price for her crime while also redeeming herself by saving another child. A twisted martyr. But even then, I don't love it. Here's how I would fix the ending. Sophie shouldn't be the killer at all. Her husband should be. Josh Mason is an interesting character. He's Sophie's estranged husband. He's living in a camper in the driveway. He's shown to be a suspicious drunk, and we assume this has something to do with their crumbling marriage. But as the show goes on, Josh's true colors are revealed. He may be a drunk, but he loves his children, and even still loves Sophie in a weird way. He's complex. But besides caring for his sick son, he doesn't have much else to do. Imagine this. Chris threatened to go around and talk to Sophie the day of the party, right? But doesn't until he sees her there that night, which leads to her drowning him. But what if he did go around to her house and didn't find her, but Josh? Chris gets a little mouthy and mentions Sophie did something terrible and he's going to bust her. Maybe Josh spends that day piecing together the truth, and by night, he knows his wife started the fire all those years ago. Josh doesn't know what to do. He knows people make mistakes. He's made a lot himself. But he also knows his kids need their mother. She can't go to prison. He's the one to go pick up their son Henry from the party. And in a semi-drunken state, he drowns Chris in the pool. He's a murderer. But we understand why he did it. And it's almost sweet in a terrible way. It's never revealed that Sophie was a fire starter. Tom and Jenny still convince Sophie not to confess, and it's buried once again. Josh goes to jail to protect his family. It's a twisted way to end a twisted show. But at least, for some of the characters, life is looking up. Tom and Sophie can pick up the pieces together. Their lovely relationship, fleshed out over the course of the show, isn't blown up. What do you think? Did you love Safe and its many compelling mysteries as much as I did? Got an ending of your own? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.